If you are already doing at least 25 sets a week, then recording and analyzing your conversation is the best way you can improve your day game without getting any coaching. But unless you're doing it the right way, it's a waste of time. In this video, you will learn how to record your sets, what gear to use, how to analyze them, and what exactly to pay attention to in your recordings depending on where you are in your day game journey. I'm Saint Robert, and for the last more than 4 years I've been coaching guys from literally all over the world, from Australia to all over Europe to USA, Canada, Latin America, etc. about day game and dating. First, let's talk about the gear you need to record your sets. This is a question asked very much in our Day Game Church Telegram group chat. You don't need a dictaphone or any special gear. You don't even need a lapel mic. You can record your sets on your phone, whether you're using an Android or an iPhone. All phones have an app for recording voice memos, and that's what I use. There is one slight difference between Android and iPhone though. Any voice recording app will work, but the difference is when you're recording your sets on an Android phone and you are taking it out of your pocket to save her number and you're unlocking it, if the app is on the top, you can simply stop the recording, close the app so she doesn't see you were recording the set, and then number close. It's a little bit different on an iPhone. If you are recording on your iPhone though, when you are trying to unlock your phone, it will show that it's recording, then you swipe up to unlock it, it will ask you to enter your passcode, then it minimizes the app, but on the top left corner you can see that it is recording a conversation, so that's not a good idea. So you will have to go in there, then you will have to stop the conversation, close the app, and only then you can number close. It's a little bit complicated, but there is a very simple solution to this. When you are recording on your iPhone, you can simply use the button on your microphone of your earphones, and as soon as you press it, it stops the recording. And if the app was in the background, when you unlock your phone, it will not be in the front. So that's a very easy way to solve this problem. Simply stop the recording by pressing the button on the mic. Now you will be able to record your sets without those awkward moments when you unlock your phone and she sees you recording the conversation. Let's talk about headphones, lapel mics, etc. now. You don't need fancy lapel mics to record your sets. You can use the cheapest headphones you can get on Amazon. For example, these ones are GBLT 110. They are, I think, $12 on Amazon, and you can simply have them hanging around your neck like this. It picks up audio very good. Boom, you've saved some money by not buying a fancy dictaphone, lapel mics, or some fancy earphones for recording this. All you need is the stuff you already have. Now let's talk about the weird question. How do you actually listen to the sets to improve your day game, or rather, when to listen to them? What most guys do is they record all of the sets in their session. Let's say you do 10 sets, you record all of them, you go home, and then they listen to these sets and think, oh yeah, I need to work on this and this and this, and they would have like 7 things they need to work on. The next time they go out, of course, as always, the first 5 sets are sort of warming up, getting your gears going, so you will not really be fixing many things then. And then once you're warmed up, you can start working on all of the things you decided to need to improve. That's the wrong way to do it. The way I used to do it and the way I teach my students is listen back to your set right after you do it. So you do your first set, you record it, you listen back to it immediately. You'll probably notice things, something wrong in the voice or something you said wrong, and then you know, okay, the next time I do a set, I need to speak in a lower voice, I need to speak slower. You do the second set. You fix that thing. You listen back to your second set and you know, oh, yes, I was speaking in a better voice, I was speaking slower, but I forgot to use my pre-opener. Next time I'm going to focus on that, etc., etc. You listen back to each set separately, and each time you fix a small thing. This way you'll be learning much faster than you would if you were listening to all the sets of the session back home. And now let's talk about what to pay attention to in the sets depending on where you are in your day game journey. Analyze the sets in a linear fashion. If something is bad in the beginning of a set, it affects what happens later, so start from the beginning. In the first sets, pay attention to, are you speaking loud enough? Are you speaking slow enough? Is there a questioning tone at the end of each sentence? Are you smiling? Because you can hear whether you're smiling or not in your recordings. And next, analyze your set in a linear fashion. Analyze everything you said. Of course, starting with the pre-opener. Did you deliver the pre-opener? What was your opener? Did you deliver it the way you wanted? And does it actually sound the way you think it sounds? Next, one of the most important parts in the set, stacking. Did you stack correctly? Were you stacking with two options, A or B? If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you can improve your stacking by using the tips I give in the stacking advanced video. Next, she probably responded with something to your stack. She gave you a topic to talk about. Did you recognize the topic? Did you pick it up, or did you keep stacking and talking about nothing? So what was the topic? And now one of the most important parts of the set, storytelling and teasing. When she gives you a topic, whatever topic, she's from Colombia, she's from Poland, she's a dentist, she's a lawyer, what story did you tell, or how did you tease her? The best thing to do here is to think, next time a girl gives me this topic, what's a story I can tell, or how can I tease her about that to spark her emotions, make her open up and start investing in the conversation. If you need help with storytelling and teasing, there are a few videos about these topics in the description of this video. Next, look at how she reacted to your storytelling or your teasing. Was there a hook point? And you have to understand this because conversations or sets between the hook point and after hook point are completely different. Again, if this is something new to you, there will be a few videos about this in the description. If there wasn't a hook point and you don't know how to tease or storytell anymore about this topic, you need to get a new topic. So what was your next stack? And again, what topic did she give you when you stacked? Again, what storytelling did you use? What teases did you use? Was there a hook point? If not, stack again, etc, etc, etc. If you want to understand all parts of the day game set, both before the hook point and after the hook point, so investing, qualification, number closing, etc., simply watch the Structured Natural Approach video series. Again, link will be in the description. That way you will know all parts of the day game set and you will know what exactly to pay attention when analyzing your recordings. And now the last topic I want to talk about is recording your conversations actually legal? I've looked into this information a little bit and I found some things, but I'm not a lawyer, so if you really care about this stuff, ask a lawyer. What I found that in EU, you can record audio and video in public spaces only for private use. So as soon as you're sharing this or putting it online, it becomes illegal. I think the rules for US are fairly similar and should be similar for UK. I've also looked at what YouTube says about this, and if you upload recordings with anyone else in them to your channel, and the person doesn't like it, they can report it to YouTube and YouTube has to do something about it. But from what I understood, if people see a recording of themselves on YouTube, they can take some sort of legal action against you. But again, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know much about this, so talk to a lawyer if you really care about this. But in general, when it comes to sharing your infills with anyone else, there are two reasons to do that. Number one is someone is getting coaching with me, they want to get feedback on their sets, so they're going to send their sets to me, I'm going to listen to them, analyze them, and then delete them. That's one. And the second reason, if you upload these recordings somewhere else, is simply to brag about being able to open girls on the street, talk to them, etc. I have 4 sisters and I wouldn't want to see them in any infield recordings online, so I don't want to do things to other people that I don't want to be done to me. I personally believe that publishing infield recordings is unethical. And I think it's one of the biggest reasons for the clash that right now exists between the day game community and the feminism community online. It's people publishing recordings of their sets without the consent of other people in these conversations, and it's a very, very low-hanging fruit. If someone wanted to talk bad about day gamers, if someone wanted to take down their YouTube channels, it's a very, very easy way to do that. So I don't see a reason to pour more gasoline on this fire. That's it, guys. Now you know how to record your sets, what gear to use, and how to actually analyze them. If you liked this video and you wanna learn to analyze your sets in a more structured way, as I said before, I highly suggest you watch the Structured Natural Approach video series. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.